Alrighty, waiting on that to pop up. May have screwed a thing or two up in the CSS or something, but we'll figure it out as we go. I notice that my mic's been a little bit quiet lately, which worries me ever so slightly. The internet's also been flaky, which also worries me ever so slightly. Twitch is live, so we can close that without any problems. YouTube is live, so I can close that without any problems. Let me bump that up a little bit, not too much. Was going to mess with a thing, but some said thing was a little bit less thingy than I thought it would be. Where is the... There's that. I don't think anyone uses Twitter anymore, but I still post that anyways. Alrighty. Blargity, blargid, blargid, blargin. Blarg. Let's see. It is Tuesday, the 19th. Speak like a pirate day, but my voice is not going to permit me from doing that. It's going to permit me from not... Bleh. I'm not going to be able to hold a pirate-y speak. I know, I should be an R30 agent, but not today. Shame that. Anyhow, let us go ahead and jump in, shall we? With today being, let's see, last week, we ended up getting the Crystal Cruiser Type A unlocked, which means that all of the Type A ships are now in my possession. But, I still don't have all of the Type B ships unlocked. I am still missing the Mantis Cruiser Type B, as well as the Zoltan Cruiser Type B. The Mantis one I'm missing just because... Mantis, I guess. Let me quickly check something. Did I patch in... I did, okay, so I'm hoping that the music mod will be patched in as well. So... let's be honest, we unlocked the Crystal Cruiser last week. We're going to be ending up doing a run with the Crystal Cruiser. That's that's a given. The question becomes whether we do a run with the Advanced Edition content enabled or not. I'm guessing that at this point we will probably be doing it just because we've been playing the game for long enough. I think at this point we're ready for the expansion to be enabled. So, while it'll probably take a bit for folks to trickle in, I think we will go ahead and jump in to the game. We've got... Yeah, let's just get going. This is going to be interesting. First run with AE enabled. Ooh, boy. So... Right. Let's see what we've got. We've got... pilot and an engines guy. That's about where I want them anyhow. We are going to rename one of these guys, you know that, just in case. No, not dismiss. That would be stupid. I did that last week too. There we go. So we got weapons crystal and a shield crystal. What are our two weapons? 2 power, 2 shot, 1 piercing. That's potent. And then a heavy crystal with 1 piercing and 2 damage. So we shouldn't have any major... with both of those weapons, that's actually not too bad. Now, the achievements are going for Sweet Revenge, destroy a ship with a shard from the Crystal Vengeance. Okay, that's not too bad. No escape, trap 4 enemy crew in a single room. A little bit trickier. Clash of the Titans, 15 rock ships. Let's see what we can do with that. First bit's just getting used to the game with how this one plays. Okay, so we will do... I guess Heavy Crystal there and a... Well... I mean, they're both about the same charge time, so I guess we'll do 1, 2, really. Because it's a single shield layer, we don't need to worry as much about... stuff. Well, they won't be running. And both of those hits, the missile's still online, which is, of course, no surprise. Also, that's a cool sound effect. I like it. Do 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 do. Ah. Ah. Stop trying to run away. Okay. The other thing is that we are going to be getting new stuff in this run, which is going to be weird. With the Advanced Edition content enabled, that means flak, that means charge weaponry. All told, this is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting, and a little bit unnerving. Quarantine. Why am I yawning? Ah! Should not be yawning. Aid the civilian ship. Continue. And there's our first instance of a clone bay. Well, we'll do that, since they are still going to be able to do damage to me with the weapons. In fact, they did a lot of damage with the weapons. And I guess they're piloting, really. Not on my ship, but yes. Also, welcome Bio! Just realized I should have put the Twitch chat link in the Discord post. Blah. I say blah. But yeah, Crystal Ship. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and be a little bit silly. It's still early in the run, so if things go sour, we can restart. I'm going to let him go ahead and see if we can get that last shot with the... Actually, I need the shields up for right now. Hey, how'd it go? Welcome, welcome. Let me see. Let me do one shot. Hey, hello, Ranker. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. It's a weird ship layout. Also, scary thing. We are doing enabled content, which is a little bit interesting. Okay, so that did hit. Let's see if we can get this Crystal Vengeance achievement out of the way off the bat, huh? Eh. Okay, fine. We'll turn off that, too, if you're going to be that annoying. Yes, it means I'm going to take a couple of hits, but it's early in the run. 10% chance, is it? This is no masochist, let's put it that way. Now we got both his weapons online, so that just means it'll take less time, right? Blarg. Come on. Come on. We can try for it, certainly. You need to keep the... okay. I guess we'll kill him with the heavy crystal thingy. We might just restart the run after this just because of reasons. Where is this Crystal Vengeance? There it goes. And it missed. It missed! It missed! No! I guess this is why we need to... Come on. There it goes. Please don't miss. Thank you. Sweet revenge. Achievement 1! Okay. As much as I'd want to keep that run going, we needed that anyways. Okay, so... At least now we can start a run with nearly everybody in. And I think this is actually the... No, not the most folks we've had in a while, but... Either way, welcome Aldigo and welcome Low Ranker. Empty beacons. Empty beacons are awesome. Continue, continue. We'll do that and that. Because already, a BL2 and a bomb. It's a little scary. It's just an ion bomb. We'll be fine. Like I said, we'll be fine. And then whatever hits next. Yeah, this morning I needed to make a call. Eye doctor insurance problem that I don't... Yeah, apparently they have the wrong insurance card. That's true. Problem was is that they don't open until about 20 minutes ago, so I needed to get the stream started. So I'll have to do that after the stream. And then the other problem is that I was trying to figure out how to rearrange things on the stream, because I found out that YouTube... Let's go here. Found out that YouTube does not do the full, slightly wider... doesn't save it in the proper resolution with a slightly wider resolution, and to have it at 1440 by 720. Mainly so I can keep FTL at the right resolution for as well as can't talk and multitask at the same time. What is wrong with me? Alright, well, drone got destroyed point blank, which is fun. Because of the slightly wider resolution, I was hoping that it would keep FTL at the right resolution, no scaling, and there'd be no problem with the chat. The problem is that I found out yesterday that it does scale it on YouTube. Which is a little weird, if I'm honest. Okay, well, you picked the wrong room, maybe? It does it at like a 630 by, or instead of a 1440 by 720. It actually does it at a, like, 630 height. Let's just put you back in there. Which is a little weird, I'll be honest. Trying to think of what else was going screwy with it. So, I didn't have enough time this morning to rearrange things to have the proper resolution. What's funny is that Twitch does save it at the right resolution. Which is a little weird. Just a little weird. Let's get you back in there, and we should probably rename one of the Crystal Men to Ruin. Just in case, right? Another reason to be on Twitch, exactly. The problem is that it doesn't... I'm not going to save it on Twitch, I'm going to save it on YouTube. Which means I'm going to have to get the resolution fixed at least by next week's stream. No stores. I need to get a shield bubble, but I don't have quite enough scrap for it yet. Alright, well, this is the first encounter with a flak gun. This is going to be interesting. I mean, this whole run's going to be interesting. It's my first run with the crystal ship, and they're going to be the first run with... Ow, ow. The problem is that the FTL really does not work in 4x9. The problem being that it's, of course, a widescreen game, and most games are widescreen. It's a bit of a weird thing, that. I mean, I could try, one thing I could try, and this is something that Ani Stuffs had suggested to me, would be to rescale the FTL window in chat. We get the shield bubble up since there's not going to be a store, and I think we'll be okay on power for a bit. Is to have like a date and time underneath the window, so I still would have the chat on the left, but with like a time on the lower right in the space that's left open. We will attack the slaver scum. I don't think we would have any chance of a crew kill on this one, so we'll just kill them outright. We'll also do that. Do I want another human crew member this early on? I actually am inclined to say yes, mainly because they are just the cost, I'd say. Trying to think. Then again, scrap is kind of important early on as well. I don't really need the crew. Yeah, that is another good point. That is another good point, that the time wouldn't make much sense. The challenge being is what to exactly put in the blank space, or do we just leave it as is and not worry about the rescaling on YouTube? Let's get a power bar. Because I'm just brainstorming, trying to figure out what I would put. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers, but we will... That is true. That is true. It's just, it's not going to be as crisp. There is going to be some rescaling. Which... could be worse, I guess. Just spitballing, I guess, at this point. Let's change that to there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that it's going to be a little bit blurred. The next thing that I could... And there's not going to be a whole ton I can do about that. Because the problem is with on YouTube's end rather than on... with the way that they do things. Because I think the exact ratio that they scale it to is a height of 630 and a width of 1280. So it's still 720p, quote unquote. But they have to rescale it slightly. Let's go here. Oh, that's a dead end. Alright, we'll go here then. Took some damage. Blarg. So it's just a weird situation because I want to have the stream chat, of course, to allow folks to communicate between the platforms as desired. The challenge lies in getting the resolution to match up properly, which sadly it doesn't. Let's put the... Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah. I can bump up the size of the text in FTL. That is an option. I think we'll do that once we get the... The thing is that with how busy the game is... That might help. That is true. That is true. The challenge, though, Lo, is that with doing the chat on top of the game itself, I think that while I'm at it, I might as well pop on the colorblind mode as well. I don't know if anyone that watches my channel is colorblind, but that would make it easier for them. So, if I put the chat on top, the problem there is that with how busy of a game FTL is, I would either have to make the chat really tiny, or just, it wouldn't be... It would end up covering up parts of the UI, especially in the late game when we've got like 8 crew members and 8 systems and just a whole ton of gunk. That makes things a little bit trickier to get sorted out. Colorblind mode's kind of interesting. It's kind of more of a yellow than an orange. And the exit. To try it out, really. And in case there's any... Yeah, that's a good point. Who cares about drones? Acquire a specialty. We'll get doors, sure. Alright, we'll put the colorblind mode off then. I don't know, I was willing to give it a bit of a go, since, in case anyone was... Text size, the reason I made the text size bigger was because Lo mentioned that it's a little bit fuzzy on YouTube. So, oh, this game's gonna throw me into Advanced Edition full force, aren't they? Let's see. Let's go to this one. Lanius! I mean, the reason I was doing the larger font is just to see if that would make it easier to read for folks on YouTube. If it's a little bit blurrier because of the weird resolution thing that you and I were talking about earlier. Rock worlds and all. That is true. That is true. Still more branching than the Fallout Force. Also, new song. Woo! Not new song, but new to me. Which is yays. Lanius Vessel. Harvest some. And Lanius. Okay. Alright, I will bump them back up then. No worries. Branching paths. Kaboom! Investigate the debris. quite a bit. Oh, I forgot to bump it up. That's fine. We'll do it right now. Bing! Intruders on board. O2 is out. Well, that's a little upsetting. Well, good thing we got doors, I guess. Just means that venting's gonna be interesting. There we go. Oh wait, no, you guys have... That is true. You are ruined, locked down. They got in anyways. And now I'm trapped in here. Well, that's fun. You go try to help. Because they've got emergency respirators. And I should turn on the engine, the med bay as well. That would help. Fixing med bay would be a good idea as well, while we still have some O2. Oh, I didn't know that they damaged the O2 room. I thought it was just, interesting. Thought it was ionized like most of those events usually are. I stand corrected. So that's an interesting question then. If we do find a store, would it be worth purchasing Alanius? Probably not, since crew usually isn't my first priority of purchase. I'm going to save up for store, since I think we're doing okay on that for the time being. We will give them fuel, and we got some reactor power. Nice. And a store. Let's go... Yeah, let's go to the store outright. Why not? Let's see what they got. Okay, so we've got hacking, crew tel, drone control, Lanius, Mantis, rock, drones. Okay, well, here's the question then. Crew teleporter's probably a good purchase. Especially with 2 crystal crew. Not as useful right now in a Lanius sector, to be fair. But I do have the scrap for it. Yeah, that's something that with YouTube I can't fix, sadly, low. That is something that I'm not going to be able to fix. Because, again, that's just how YouTube's going to end up doing the scaling. I'd have to go to actually 720p for that to work. Let's do crew teleporter. Sure. Let's wait for O2 to charge back up. So I guess we need to move our crystal crew over to the telly. We'll keep Ruin on weapons for now, and then we'll just grab someone to put in shields. Let's go down to here. So it's not that font then that's fuzzy, it's the rest of it. There's not a whole ton that we can... Excuse me. There's not going to be a whole ton that we can do to fix that. Alright, so... Teleporter's going to be interesting. I guess we will go into their weapons and then lock it down. Okay. Well, we are going to take some suffocation damage, looks like. Because, you know, Lanius, pirate, for some reason. Still worked out in our favor, I guess. And we got a Zoltan. Okay. I don't know why you have a Zoltan on board, but I'll take him. It's a free power bar. I don't really want to put him on shields, though. So I guess we'll put him on engines and put you on shields. Yeah. That is also true. As we learned last week, my, that's true. Sensors might be a better idea. That's not sensors. That's sensors. So let's put Ruin back there. We'll say... You, save. Come on, use the right keys. There. That is... There. Yeah, I guess that will work just fine for the time being. Drone parts for scrap. Yes. We will take the scrap. I like scrap. That must be Lanius. Or not. Let's go here next, I guess. Just kind of save up some more scrap at this point. Rebels unmanned scout, so yeah, that's not gonna go. No boarding here. Alright, well that's 2 drones. I feel like these fire a little bit faster than normal weapons. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just the crystal heavy. Not 100% certain on that one. Ooh. So from what I understand, also this is going to be essentially suicidal to go for right now, so I'm not going to go for it. But I think the Allied ASB only really shows up in Lanius sectors. I'm not really sure on that. Perhaps someone can correct me on that. Which is a little bit weird that that would be the case. I wonder why they did that way. 8 hull points repaired. Nice. I think we got one more jump in us, and then we can move on to the next sector. Attack the ship. Clone base. Well, darn. Okay. Should have aimed for weapons, but meh. Indiscriminate. Stop, 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 stop. Nope. We will continue to be jerks, I guess. We are going to start running into some problems where we are going to need to get more weaponry here soon, but I think for now we should be okay. Also, we can just let the weapons clean up. Store, then rebel fights. I think we'll just I guess we'll go to the store. Might even be able to get one more jump then. Alright, we'll do a little bit of rebel diving and then upgrade as needed. Let's see. Missile, missile, bomb. Missile, missile, bomb. Yeah, that's not really... None of those are really piquing my interest. Don't quite have enough for cloaking yet. And hacking is tempting, but I don't think that's... Do I want to get hacking outright? It'd be an interesting one to test. And then I guess the last system could be cloaking. Yeah. It being that early is a little bit early. Huh. And we already got the achievement, so I could just sell the Crystal Vengeance right now. I don't really need it. 10% chance isn't really worth it. As we proved. Let's get the cloak. Why not? Let's go for that. Not quite enough system power for it, but we can pop that up a little bit as needed. Let's do one more. Because we are going to need that cloak for the ASB, looks like. Ask about translation. We don't have enough scrap for it. Could have gotten Elanius, but oh, wells. Alright, well, this is going to be interesting. Would rather you not bust the NQ. And I will lock down Mullet's room. I guess put you in there. And just because I'm a... Well, actually, no. I actually have to... O2 is out. Well, he's not getting back. Well, Cloak. Now he's really not getting back. Go fix that. Did take a little bit of damage from that. Yikes. Let's do that. And weapons are now offline. Because, you know, weapons. Should be out of here before the next ASB hits. Or we can just cloak it. Do we want to just kill this ship outright? We can. Nah, we'll just jump. It's one fuel. Not going to be worth it. Engine-controlled civilian. So I guess we'll go civilian. Yeah, we'll go civilian. Engie might be more interesting, but meh. Gives us more options. Alright, let's do a little bit of damage control then. It's actually not that bad. Exactly. So we don't want Engies. Not with our current weapon loadout. Demands the surrender of their goods. Alright, we're at the point where we now need to actually plan things. So let's run over to We don't have med bay, so we can just pour it out, right? Oh no! That's a little worrying. As is this. Alright. And it dodged! Lucky. R30 using hacks. Yep. Might need to pull them out. Cloak. Yeah, let's pull them out now. Head to medbay. That should make him a little softer. Defense drone Mark II. Nice. Alrighty. Next jump. NG will attack him. We're not going to pay for a slave. No, we're going to actually go in and punch, punch, punch. You are going to be able to do damage to me, so let's go ahead and go in here. Lockdown. Lockdown. Bing. Bing. Looks like we will be okay then. Yeah, we'll be fine. And we got a human fairy. Welcome aboard, fairy. You're going to be our new shields engineer. Shields officer, shields person stuffs. All right. Really just saving up for scrap at this point. See what we can get. Crew member. Nah. That is true. do that then. Because I guess my thing is that I would have rather had, like, stuff. Oh! He already has a weapons skill upgrade. Okay, never mind. I need to pay attention to these things. Search among the stores. Single store. Okay. Repair bomb, charge laser. Ooh, charge laser. Recon, teleport, stealth weapons, or emergency respirators. None of those seem all that exciting, but I am intrigued by this laser charger. Because I do need to figure out how this stuff works. Because it would give me 2 extra shots. 2 power, 2 shots. It's effectively a burst laser Mark 1, but that you can fire 1 shot as before it fully charges. So let's go for it. And let's see if we can get 1 power bar. We cannot. So we will wait on getting that online. But that should be a pretty nice weapon. Let's give it a go. Probably should have picked up fuel, but oh well. Intervene to defend the outpost. Cloak the missile. Second lockdown, I guess. Let's do... That's 4 shots. Ha. That it is. Let me move you guys in here. Nope, that put the missile back online. That put the missile back online, no! Oh, well, we got cloak. Ooh. So I could end up locking down twice, and then have, come on, brain. I could have both of them, or I could have two lockdowns and then pull them back out. Let them wonder, where'd they go? This room's covered in a bunch of crystals. Let's go up to here. I do need to get 4 people in a room. That is a good point. That is a good point. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Still only 3 crew. Let's go to the room. I kind of want to go into the weapons to punch that down, but at the same time I kind of want to shoot it down. What the hey. Lockdown. It's just an NG. No idea, to be honest. Also softened up the Mantis, which is the one I was a little bit more worried about. I will have to give that a try. Let's see, Mantis, Rockman, or NG? I guess we could start working on a backup boarding party. The Mantis might be a better suit than the Rockman. I could pull Fairy in if needed. Cool. We'll put him on doors, because that's still relatively close to the, Well, then again, he's fast enough that we'll put him on shields. Why not? Store. We'll go here and then store. Excuse me. Sounds like a plan. Do. We're gonna spend a lot of time in that nebula, methinks. Forward scout. Let's go ahead and weapons. Lockdown. Cloak. Still probably gonna hit. Nope, it missed. Actually have an 82% evades. That's not too shabby. That's actually kind of a neat tactic where I soften up the crew a little bit before I let them back in. I like that tactic. Also, it looked like that drone was eating my crystal, which was a little bit weird. So, I guess the last system slot may be... Really, whatever sounds fancy, I guess. We'll go here then store. We got a lot of nebula to go through, so we'll have plenty of time then. Okay, so 2 rockmen. Select mullet and get the lockdown ready. Cloak. Still hit O2, so, you know, yay. Yes, evilness, evil deeds. Nah. There we go, soften up the rocks quite a bit on that one. Of course, the missile's still online. Right. Took quite a couple of hits with that missile. Not happy. Alright. Start punching. Yeah, we'll just keep you the 1. Butters! Okay, well that's an interesting question then. That's a full crew. And I could put both Zoltans into the shield room. That would be a good idea, yeah. Well, I know he's getting better at engines, but I guess he's going to be the new shield operator. well, an ionizable shield bubble. I mean, how can you say no to that? Okay, you two need to go in there. Trying to think. Fired him was the engines guy already, so I guess we'll put him on doors and sensors. We'll do it that way. Alright, store. See what goodies we can obtain. Stealth weapons, drone wreck arm, hack stun. I do have that defense drone too, so we'll sell that. Ion bomb, shield overcharger. The mind control is kind of tempting, just because, of course, I've never used it. I'll have plenty of opportunities to use it, I'm sure, but... There's also that ion bomb, which looks tempting. That is true. That is true. I guess that raises the question, what would be a good opportunity to purchase the mind control system? Unless the ship starts with it, I don't know if I've ever actually seen you... seen you use mind control as often. But yeah, we do need to get weapons online. And I guess a teleporter upgrade wouldn't hurt either. And we are also hurting on engine power as well. So maybe we'll just do 2 upgrades for now and get the power. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get the charge laser up. Like so. Okie doke. Let's go over here. This is true. Let's go ahead and counterboard. Which is always nice. After all, we're aliens, right? Hehe. So I think we'll keep the cloak online. Let's go there, do that instead, and keep O2 active. We'll lock down with the one guy in here. There, in that room. Okay. Oh, my Zoltan actually didn't even take a punch to the face. Nice. No more life signs. Back aboard. Any further upgrades? Not quite yet. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go. Not as many beacons. I should have gone here first. That is true. That is very true. Took damage. It's always fun. Oh, really? Ugh. Well, we didn't. Luckily. Intruder's on board. Let's get you out of there. Okay, we're going in there. Well, at least thankfully we didn't lose a crystal, so we should still be okay. Alrighty. I guess we'll go exit there, then back to exit. I could go here. It's gonna be a waste of jumps, though, I think. Let's just go to the exit. We don't need to run out of fuel in this run. Do one more jump, I guess. Yeah, let's just do it. One more nebula. Attack! Oh, you've got a cloak, ain't you fancy? Okay. Do. Gonna take a hit. Yep. Ba, 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 ba. Alrighty, and exit. Here we go. Rock controlled. So there's a good chance that one of these might be Rock Homeworld, I think. We'll go down here. This will give us the most chances. Don't think we'll end up in the Crystal Homeworlds today, but you never know. And after all, we need to get that rock achievement. So let's kill all the Rockmen. All of them. Drone parts for scrap. If I'm gonna be getting hacking, I probably shouldn't. We'll ignore the station then. Normally that would be a done deal, but let's go here. Let's go to the store. Hacking! I don't have enough for it. Oh. Let me double check that. Clash of Titans, FTL. It does not. Okay, well, so we're not getting that one. You actually do have to destroy them. You can't just kill the crew. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll do that in the next run. Because there will be another run, of course. So there was not enough for hacking. I don't have anything to sell. Could get mind control instead. That'd be interesting. But I think we'll just get the fuel. And the upgrade. Let's get 1 power in there. So we can do that. Select mullet so we can get the lockdown. Let's do that. This is true. Let's do that. Do 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 do. And then my 2 Zoltan are going to need a little bit of power as well. Or not power. Now I just got the mental image of a Zoltan being plugged in. And that's how they get healed. Of course, that probably works. That probably isn't how it works, considering, you know, they generate power, but... details. Details. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Distress beacon. Someone might need help. Ba da ba ba ba. Okay, that's a charge 4. That's a little unnerving. Oh, wow, that's a little, wow. That's a little... yeah. Didn't soften him up as much as I thought it would. Probably because I didn't lock down with mullet. Oh well. I'm gonna dodge it? No, of course not. Okay, so we'll go in here. And back to lock down with mullet. Eh, they still got in. Oh well, one or two missile hits isn't gonna kill us. It's a war of attrition after all. We're not going to have any other stores in this sector, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we need to upgrade. A third layer of shields is probably next. That or another teleporter upgrade, actually. Strip the ship. Filthy pirates. Filthy pirates. Okay. Well, if you want to do that, we'll counterboard. That's always fun, trying to figure out things like that. Let's do this. Didn't get the missile offline. So, let's do this. Alrighty. Again, probably taking a little bit too much damage. At least fuel isn't a worry anymore. Indeed. Let's go here. Is this one a risk for crew loss? It's nice, isn't it? Or sadly, I have no rocks, just crystal. Can send them the. So there is a restaurant here in the United States called CF Chang's. It is a Chinese restaurant for varying amounts of Chinese. So that's we could send CY Hang. Might be the disease thing. To Google. Encrypted signal FTL. Encrypted Federation signal. Quest marker. Ah. No risk of crew loss. Again, we probably need a shield buffer. a shield there now, don't we? We'll do that. Get plenty of power. Because we're not going to have another store this sector. We've already found both. Lock down. Get ready for you two to go in. Mind control, that is true. I was also thinking hacking. Let's do this. Soften up them a little bit. Oh, there's a med bay. Forgot about the med bay. Let's send you and you. Pay attention, R30 Hadron. There is a med bay. Fairy's fine. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Let's go over here now. Nothing. Shame. Missiles! Give them all of the missiles and we get emergency respirators. Nice. Give them all the missiles. Again, we don't really have a... We'll let him leave. Lock down. We'll door it, I guess. I need to get 4 crew. Trap 4 enemy crew in a single room. So that was not it. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. No, this is Deep Space Deluxe. This is, which one is this? Sorry about that, Low. Oh, on the 15 missile deal. Not sure on that one, actually. Still got emergency respirators, which is nice. The one that is playing, I think, is Black Hole Entity. That or Dark Flow. No, this is Dark Flow, I think. This is Deep Space Deluxe music, though, and it's nice. I like it. We'll just let it punch, I guess. Lock down. Let's do charge burst. Soften him up a little bit. And also, he's not coming back. Cloak the flak. This is kind of a stupid room layout. I am using sleepers. It was more convenient that way, to be fair. Alright, I need to fight you guys in here. You are at 56. This might get a little dodgy. Let's pull them out. Mostly ruin. Should have sent someone in instead, now that I think about it. Charge. Crystal. I did see that. That was funny. Probably should heal. While that's happening, we'll send in the Mantis. And Fairy. I am using the renaming trick since I already have the crew unlocked. I already have the crystal ship unlocked, so I don't feel any qualms about going back if I need. So I did rename him in this case. Is it considered cheaty if I already have the crystal ship? That's an interesting philosophical question, isn't it? Looks like I'm just gonna barely make it to the exit. What is wrong? This one... You offer to pay off the rock debt, isn't it? I will have to respectfully disagree with you on that, though, Ani, but... Yeah, the bio is said exactly what I was going to mention on that one, where the devs decided to leave that in. Grateful reactor. Okay, that works. Got more power than I know what to do with. Sell missiles for scrap, since I have no need for the missiles. Next sector, and rock homeworlds. So I guess we will be going to the crystal homeworlds in this run. Though I probably should wait until we figure out if Ani Steps calls this an exploit or not. This is also a good opportunity for me to take a quick break, because I do need to use the restroom. So I will go ahead and let you listen to the dulcet tones of Ben Prunty music, I guess. I also could do... Where's my on break? I don't have that one anymore. Okay. Well, I will be right back. And oh boy, is there going to be an interesting discussion in the chat. Crystal spacisms, yes, yes. Alrighty, so rock homeworlds. Crystal spacisms. And we do have the quest beacon already at the start, though? I guess we're not going to get a whole ton out of the rock homeworlds then, are we? Let's see if we can get at least a couple of jumps in. You know, bolster the score a little bit. Just a little. Son! Well, this is a little worrying. Okay, you two are way too squishy, so you run away. You two go over there. I guess you as well. Oh, my poor Mantis is gonna have some problems. And I wasn't wrong! Let's put you in there. There's a store, so we'll go to the store off right now, I guess. Just so that we can heal crew. LRS, maybe. We'll see. We'll see on the LRS. Okay, so let's take a look at the store then. The Pike Beam would be a tempting purchase, considering, you know, Pike Beam. Also found something interesting about beams this past... Yes, I actually found out something interesting about beams yesterday. I will try to show that off. Well, maybe not show it off, but explain that at the end here. Let's see. Scrap Wreck Arm and LRS, probably. And a Pike. That's enough. I think we have enough to purchase all three. Could save for another system, but... yeah. What's the thoughts? Because LRS would still be useful. Actually, now that I think about it, there is an event in the Crystal Homeworlds where the distraction buoys would also be useful as well. Not as useful, but it would be useful. Ha. We do also potentially need some repairs. That's another good point. Ha. We're not exactly hurting for weaponry, and we do have a boarding team. Yeah, the Pike Beam's not going to be as useful, but I am considering using it as like a more of an endgame weapon. Then again, we might just end up getting all crystal weaponry in the Crystal Homeworlds. We'll see. That would be an interesting achievement in its own right, isn't it? But yeah, let's go ahead and get LRS and scrap. And I guess just repairs at this point. Because we are kind of at only, 12 hull. Fuel we're okay, missiles we don't need, drone parts we aren't using. Yeah, let's just do a little bit of repairing. Maybe a lot of repairing. Still relatively cheap. And then do I want to do any ship upgrades? We'll do one power bar there. Okay, let's go... distress first. Search for the ship. Probably should not have searched for the ship. Because I already have the crystal crew, don't I? Well. Well. Also, still no crystal thingy, which is interesting. Or not crystal thingy. Not enough crew yet. Let's go here. Select ruin. Lock down. Send in the mantis and the... Well, we'll start sending the mantis over. We'll do... Wait for that to charge. Select mullets. Cloak that. A little bit too late. Shouldn't have cloaked that, but whatever. We will lock down. Start sending you in. Let's keep you in here for a second. Charge laser, BL1. Missed. Okay. We are going to take a missile hit here, I think. Because I was an idiot. Yep, we're going to take a pretty heavy missile. Nope, nope, it missed. It missed. And we got a weapons officer. Ha. Emma might just outright replace Ferry. Since it's already, Yeah, I need to remember that. I do need to remember that. Well, I guess Ferry will have to be dismissed. Because Emma is a better gunner, I guess. Also makes it funny how he just kind of evaporated on the enemy ship. Oh, I just noticed something. The glows are the same color as the rank of the crew member. Interesting. That's the first time I've noticed that detail. That's actually kind of cool. So you can see here how Fired Him has a green console because he is a green engines officer. Whereas Emma is a gold weapons officer, so her console is yellow. I feel like I just learned something today. That's cool. Okay, well, quest. Reactivate it. And here we go. Because you can see... I don't know why. I don't know what got me to notice that, because Butters isn't ranked in shields yet. It looks green, hey, blue, green, and yellow to me. Let me check something, because there is in the files. Where is the glow? Now I'm curious. Open file location. So this is going to look a little weird. Let me open up a window capture. Because if I open this, we have the 3-color glows. So blue, green, and yellow. And that corresponds to the rank of the... Ah. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool. So if I change, let's say, anyone else in weapons? No, doesn't look like it. But if I change for ruin, it goes back to blue. Goes back. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but that's still kind of cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and start fighting some crystalline peoples. Just did a window capture and popped it in. No, I'm using Game Catcher. I just opened up a window capture for that window specifically, just for fun. Also explains why it took me a while. You are... Let's try this tactic. This is perhaps a little stupid, but... Let's do charge, BL. Come on in, chaps. Meanwhile, we'll just send these two to punch. On here. Alright, fine. Yeah, that is a good idea. I will agree with you on that one. No stores immediately in the vicinity, so I think I will do that. Put them on doors instead. Okie doke. Let's go here. Immediately greeted by an automatic message or warning of some kind. Alarm goes off. Oops. Still only 3 crew. Have I gotten any ships with 4 crew members yet? I don't know if I have. Either way, let's go ahead and jump in, lock it down. Yeah. I think it's going to be the same as any other hostile sector, where it's going to be 2 to 3, I think it says in the files. Not going to ask you to quote me on that, mind you. Exactly. And might as well. Also, 3 shield bubbles. Boo. Hacking will help, yeah. Should have done the piloting one instead. Oh well, you too. In you go. I do need to remember that these are shield piercing, so if they do link up, something will hit. And... bing! Does it have to be on the enemy ship? It does not have to be on the enemy ship, so if we end up with a boarding event, that would also count. I don't know if we've had one with 4 people in it yet, though. Interesting. Let's go here. I'm not going to worry too much about going to the quest, since we don't really need the Crystal Vengeance, I don't think. Yeah, we'll start aiming that way. They've got a cloak. They also sent a crew member, so... Then again, it is a crystal crew, so it's not going to be as effective, I don't think. Go in there. Right. So we will board in here. Interesting indeed. Let's go in here. Lock down and punch it. Alright, well we got one fellow in. We are going to need to get that clone bay offline. And lockdown. Oh, a lockdown bomb. Fancy. Alright, Phillips. Come on in. We'll let you punch Ruin. You didn't go in the room I thought you would. Alright. Well, the room, yes, but the spot I didn't expect. Alright. Took the game a second to realize that, yes, the clone bay is dead. It's not coming back. Most interesting. Most interesting. And then you two need to go in here as well. Collecting plenty of scrap, though, which is always a plus. Let's go up here and I guess just head towards the quest and see if we can find a store around here. True, but this is the first time I've really had an experience going against an enemy clone bay, which, of course, is just interesting in general to me. Let's go ahead and go into medbay, I guess. Maybe not, because, you know. Decided to go in there immediately. For reasons. So we are going to need to punch that with our weapons. Lock down. Missed. We'll cloak that. Boarding team beta. That was the wrong one. Darn it. Well, at least their weapons are offline. That was stupid. Oh well. Let's try this again. It's this one, not that one. Oh well. try this again. Okay, let's do the right one this time. Alrighty. There we go. No store. Save positions. Next jump. Save the Federation ship. And we will go into medbay, because, you know, we're jerks. There we go. Everything missed. Oh, that's only crystal heavies, I think. Not exactly sure what kind of weapon those are. Oh, they are a little bit more potent than I thought they would be. Swap those two. Ooh! A third crystal crew! Well, now we're at a bit of an impasse. I guess we get rid of Fired Him, since... engines. Well, no, maybe not Fired Him. Maybe we get rid of... Emma, maybe. Ah, this is, 3 crystal and a mantis. That's kinda scary. But at the same time, who do we get rid of? Huh. This is most interesting. Most curious. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep doing that. I might have to move my Zoltan around. Mind you, the Zoltans themselves haven't really gotten a whole ton of experience in shields. Butters has gotten a little soft. Yeah. So, fired... Well, then again, I'd have to move T-Leek. T-Lek? 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 I'd have to move the crystal guy over during boarding, and he's a little bit slower than the Mantis. So, the crystal probably is going to end up getting put on weapons instead. So I think we'll keep Fired Him and move one of the Zoltan over to weapons. And then move the other... Yeah, because we don't really have a shield guy, do we? I guess we'll get rid of fired him then. Pilot, engines, weapons, and shields. The rest next to TP. Yeah, so we are going to dismiss fired him then. So that means... I guess we'll still have Butters on shields. It's not great, but... So Emma can stay in here after she heals up. Having that one shield bubble in there is a little weird. Or that one Zoltan power and shields. Oh well, I think we should be okay. Now if I end up getting another Crystal Crew, it's like, well, okay, store. We'll go quest, then store, then just kind of hang around the exit, I guess. Because quest will give us more scrap, as well as an augment to sell. Oh. Interesting. I guess I should have sold the emergency respirators first and then went to come get the Crystal Vengeance. Which one's worth more, I think? I think the emergency... We'll just keep the emergency respirators. That's fine. We get a little bit of repairs. That's fine. Another charge laser. And a flak. And a flak. I need to heal you, so I'm going to send you in there for now. And we'll put you in there as well. Flak. Flak. As well as another charge laser, which is interesting. To be fair, I'm not a huge fan of the charge laser, mostly because it's actually a pretty slow shot. It fires once and then fires twice. It takes its time to actually fire both shots. There's also the choice between mind control and hacking now, which is interesting. So we've got quite a lot of things to purchase this store, no doubt of that. I'm guessing that flak is definite, considering Biohazard's exclamation mark. We're actually not hurting on fuel right now. It's yeah, hacking would make quite a bit of help. The thing that makes me reluctant to do that, though, is that the hacking... well, then again, that would relieve the hacking tool open to go into other systems. It wouldn't have to go all the time over to shields. Let's do flak. That's a definite. Let's do hack. Flak and hack. Flak and hackin'. Haha. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. I don't need fuel, so let's go ahead and get that flak online. That's enough. That should be fine for now, I think. So we'll lose the Crystal Heavy Mark 1 and replace it with a flak. We'll keep it because it's still a good weapon. We'll, of course, replace it if something better comes along, but I think that will work fine. Yeah. Let's do that. And that. Let's go down to here. Let's see what else we can find. Well, okay, if you're just gonna give me an anti-bio beam just out of nowhere, I'll use it. Well, I guess the charge laser gets replaced with an anti-bio beam, because we have something to strip shields. And we'll just... I guess. I'll take it. I can fry my own crew. That is an important detail. But I could use the anti-bio beam to soften up... So let's do this. I can use this to soften up crew while I'm keeping a system locked down. Let's just try it and see what happens. Nothing there. We are going to have to go to the exit, looks like. Do I want to go here, then exit? Or do I want to go here, here, then exit? Because I think that's still safe. This is true. This is true. As much fun as that biobeam would be, you do have a good point. That's not going to quite be worth it, I don't think. I guess we'll just go exit. All in all, not a bad crystal homeworlds. Do I want to go rebel diving? Not really. We'll just go exit. That's fine. Scan. Found you. Oh, you got a hacking part. I think that's the first hack part we've gotten. So, we're going to probably... because we've got an anti-personnel drone, which is a little worrying. What would be our best bet here? 4 crew. Oh! There is 4 crew, so we need to get that anti-personnel drone dead. Or at least distracted. So that we... Does the drone count? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna hack his anti-personnel drone. We're going to teleport in. Hack it so that it gets destroyed. And then... yeah, let's wait on the teleport. Let's hack... We'll teleport in. We'll cloak that. This might be interesting. We'll lock down with Ruin. Maybe that was a bad idea. We'll do this, well, we'll do Flak. That. Charge laser. Okay. Let's teleport you guys in. Well, especially if I destroy the drone room outright. Okay, depower that. Lockdown. No escape. Crystal Type B unlock. Nice. I am going to need to shuffle some things around, looks like, but I think we'll be okay. Cloak. Missile's still online, because, you know, why not? Killed the crew, though. Alrighty. I believe it. That one has what, a four-man teleporter from the start? Kinda hard to beat that. Alrighty. Store on the outright, so we'll go... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's, oh. We'll go here and then store, and then just kind of work our way out this way. That is potent. Attack the ship. We've got a cloak. No, not a cloak, a clone, and a hacking tool. Curious to see what that does. There's also no way to really tell what's going on in there. And you have a missile that I think the cloak might be enough to not worry about. We'll go ahead and go into Clone Bay. Lock down. Med Bay's down. Okay. And an ion intruder drone's going to be an interesting one to deal with, isn't it? Let's go ahead and hack tool the drones then. Let's flak here. Hey, Bren! And I don't think it's actually the Kool-Aid Man in this case. Or what have you. I think it's the ion intruder drone instead, this one. Let's go in here. Teleport in. It is another crystal. Flak and... Fair enough. Either way, welcome, Bren. Well, I timed that pretty darn well. And a shield guy, which I am going to have to dismiss. The flak cometh. That just isn't going to help any. Exactly. That's the idea. And rightfully so. Let's head to the store. Let's see if we can find anything else fancy. Another flak, as well as a burst laser Mark III. We'll sell the bio beam because, well, we kind of like biohazard. And also, since we're boarding, it's not going to be as useful. I guess we get another flak. We could replace the charge laser with it. More flak is needed. Exactly. The only reason I would probably go to pre-AE is to do any mod ship testing, but meh. But, yes, flak. And I guess that would replace... That could replace the Heavy Crystal Mark 1, actually. Charge laser could still be of use. Also, wow, those do not sell for very much, do they? Most interesting. So, flak, 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 flak. I guess we'll do... Well, if there's still some poor sap that's not doing Advanced Edition, you might need to test if a particular weapon works in non-E. But yeah, I guess we'll just sell the Heavy Crystal Mark 1. Bit of a shame of how unique the crystal weapons are, but they do eventually get sold. Oh, really? Alright, we could do that. Goodbye, charge laser. You didn't really do me a whole lot, but whatever. And I guess I could get a weapon control upgrade outright. Well, consider myself stubborn then. This is the first run I'm actually doing with AE contents enabled. That is true. So I guess I could go ahead and get the weapon control upgrade now so I can get all 4 weaponry online, and that may very well be our final loadout. I'm trying to think if there would be anything else I would want to upgrade other than that. Excuse me. Probably not, now that I think about it. And we've got the power to swap around if needed for now. That's what O2 is for, right? Level 3 teleporter might be more useful, that is a good point. Yeah, and I can get that powered immediately. Let's go with that, then. Sorry, Crystal Heavy Mark 1, you will have to sit in stack, or in the stash for now. Fight the ship. Hack part. No surprise. Let's go ahead and go into the weapons, maybe? Hack part, maybe? Shields, maybe? We'll do the hack parts and then move it over if we need to. Depends on what it hacks, but eh. Hacks the cloak. Yeah, we kind of need to get that down if we can. Flak, flak. So we'll lock this down. I don't know why those guys want the hack online. The weapons are a bit of a more tasty treat for them, innit? Oh well, if I can distract them long enough. And I did. Do do pop 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 pop. Well, there that goes. Do 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 do. Firebomb. Firebomb sounds tasty. Exactly. Sadly, my voice is a little bit too groggy. Get it? Groggy. A little bit too groggy to really bother with doing any fancy pirate speak. It's a bit of a shame, that. Because I always forget year after year. But this year, my voice just isn't gonna survive the pirate speak. Takes way too much out of my vocal cords. You've got a ion thingy and 2 basic lasers, I guess? I mean, without using real-life, Without using a real-life religion, what sort of faith would the Rockmen actually have, I wonder? We want to lock down. We are gonna cloak that, because weapons... Okay, flak flak. That could work. T-Lec needs to lock that down. I just want to get that ion offline if I can. That could work. You guys are doing fine, so we'll go punch that. Yeah, I'm pulling back. You actually... No, you just still need some healing. That is definitely an option. The reason I was asking is because... Mind you, it's not, vanilla lore, so to speak, but we do have the Order in Arsenal Plus, which are their own, That is true, they do seem... They are at least in the same... and ancient stock, at least. But we have the Order in Arsenal Plus, which makes me think that perhaps there might be some relation between that belief and maybe the Rockmen. And then we do have some Zoltan, which are a little bit more religious than others. I mean, we have the Great Zoltan Eye, after all. Engines. I would rather keep the engines, thank you. Lock that down. Prepare for the next board. This ship is a bit of a weakness for the flak, I'm afraid. That could be it. After all, the we'll go ahead and punch there. Maybe not. We'll punch here. Get further future. That could work. So I guess it's a resurgence of the rebellion. Then that'd be an interesting idea. And yeah, Zoltans are definitely screwy. I mean, there's a couple of them that have space dementia, after all. That's always an interesting event to run into. Zoltan borders are not necessarily something to be toyed with. They have an emergency respirator, so killing the O2 isn't a bad idea. Might be better to go piloting, though. Ruin needs to get out of there. Swap the mullet. Pull him back. Getting a lot of scrap. Nice. Also, I think this is the first time I've had the chat go all the way to the top of the screen. Holy cow. That is a lot of chat. Let's go here. See what we can find. We are getting quite a bit of scrap. The dastardly trap has been sprung. So we're gonna do this then. Yeah, you're not gonna board. Sorry. Beat you to it. Oh, really? Well, that's actually pretty nice that there's going to be more. I still need to catch up on a couple of those episodes, I'll be honest. I'm still at the point where they... Still at the point where they're on, what's the name of the planet? Still on Kaban, that's the name. Well, that's actually pretty darn neat. I need to get that, I need to send him an email then. That would actually be pretty darn awesome. Curious to see how he does the, final fight. Asteroid field, we can handle that. Sounds like a plan. I will do that probably after the stream. And probably after I do a call to figure out insurance. Yay! It doesn't hurt. I ended up sending an email to Ben Prunty to let me use the Deep Space Deluxe music, and it took him a bit of a while to respond as well, so no worries on that. Let's get a power on that, and I guess hacking might be more important right now, actually. Do we want to do the level 3 hacking now, or do we want to go ahead and do a bit of a mix? Level 2 hacking's still nothing to sneeze at. Then again, I could do... We need to get power in there. Let's do that for now, I think. And then a buffer and cloaking. Okay, so don't need to worry about it just yet then. We'll go there. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. We will reject your offer. Let's see. You've got a weapon I'm a little concerned about, so we're going to go ahead and send them in here. Lock that down. They sent an NG. Okay. Won't complain. Much. That's true. Let's go ahead and get the next lockdown in. You're gonna cloak that. Ba 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 ba. Come on in, Japs. Healing burst. Nice. I was hoping to see another store. Yeah, never underestimate a NG boarding team, though. They still do a lot of system damage if you let them. Oh well, we got our first case of mind control-itis. Who got mind controlled? The pilot. It's not exactly ideal. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and board that then. That's a higher priority. And I guess we'll run the Mantis over. Exactly, and I mean... Oh, that's only a level 1. Oh, no, I killed it already. Never mind! Oh, I only got the one crystal guy. Oh well. Or I missed the crystal guy. So this Mantis just... Hi! Punch, 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 punch. Took no damage, too. This guy looks so smug. Asteroid field, asteroid field. How many more jumps do you think we've got here? 1, 2, 3, 4? Mayhaps? Let's go up to the asteroid field. What's the worst that can happen? Do AI avatars also have a... I know they have only half the health. Do they also... And they can survive in a vacuum, but do they also have lower attack power? That'd be interesting. This guy has doors and a flak. I think we'll deal with the flak. And an ion drone. Oh, I didn't know about the ion drone. Alright. Hack! You need to get out of there. To O2, preferably. Right, exactly. This is a little worrying. They're not going to survive that. I'm going to lose a crystal, looks like. Actually, no, I'm not. That ion intruder is going to be a little annoying, but... that was, in fact, close. I will agree with you there. Will not accept surrender. They are dead. That was a little bit too close to call. Oh, why'd he go through that room? What sector am I at? Sector 6? I could end up splitting this up. I will try to, certainly, yes. Unvisited. We'll go to it. I think we should be able to, upgraded doors. Huh. Level 4 door. A level 4 door. One does not walk through a level 4 door. Okay, well, this is gonna be just, flack. I think this is the first AI drone we've had in a while, actually. We are gonna do this trick. Alrighty. That was a pretty good Sector 6. Reject their offer. And we'll go ahead and board their weapons, because that's the normal. And we'll cloak the first missile hit, and hopefully by then... whatever. Distract the NG at least. We are going to take a missile hit, looks like. And to the O2 room. Ouch. Yeah, that's fine. Cloak. his mullets. Lockdown's not ready. Darn it. Lockdown. Well, this boarding operation got a little messy. Took 2 hits of damage that I shouldn't have. Let's see, you need healing, you need healing, you need healing. And you'll also need healing soon. We'll wait on the exit until we get everything back up and running. Exits. Attack and escape. Oh, they got a medbay. Fun. Lockdown. Actually, no. You know what? Level 4 doors. Have fun, guys. Alrighty. Not too shabby. Okie dokie. We still got 2 more to go. Oh, crap. Well... Ha. Ha. Any suggestions? I don't even think we're gonna make it to the last sector. Oh dear. Well, here goes nothing. Abandoned sector, my foot. We do have the respirators. No doubt of that. So we are going to need to get some upgrades here. So... weapon control is going to be a necessity. I guess O2 is going to be a needed. Hacking tool. Upgrading piloting doesn't hurt, I guess. That still leaves me enough that once we get to a store, we should be okay. Well, let's just do a little bit of combat. Let's see how bad this goes. Anti-personnel drone. Alright, interesting. Let's go ahead. Oh, they've got a defense drone. Am I going to be able to get that through? Probably not. So I am going to have to flacken it. Let's try this. I'm expecting it to get shot down. I don't know the timing for this one. Lock that. Deep power. I think they just shot it down. So that's probably not going to be an option. So we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Get you two in. Nope, they got in. Heh! Right, of course. Nope, have to pull him out. This is still going to be doable, but it's going to be tricky. They just can't get that repaired. I think they're going to get it repaired. They did. The jerks. Just have the one enemy crew. That'll do it. That was a bit to the wire, admittedly. You three still need healing. Alrighty. Next fight! I thought this was supposed to be an abandoned sector, not a rebel sector. And it's the same problem as before, perhaps even worse. Let's do this. No hack tool deterrent this time, so we might be okay on that. Ruin lockdown. Hack! Nice. Bullet lockdown. And we'll teleport these guys behind them. There we go. Hello, Mr. Zimps. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Whew. We'll let it goes back over here. Alrighty. Store. We'll go here, then the store. It's probably going to be another Lanius. Oh, here we go. First Lanius one. Well, either way, welcome. Probably a different playstyle than Bren, but nevertheless. Let's see. The metal monsters are coming to melt down our ship. No active weapon signatures. Try to contact? Ignore them and continue. Oh, mind control. Well, that's a little worrisome. And borders. Alright, well, you two head in there. That's what we got the respirators for, and you guys already pretty darn good at that sort of stuff anyhow. Cloak that. Do I dare board this? Ugh. Probably not, admittedly. It is a fun game. I have not played it on the iPad. I understand it's a bit of a different beast. That is a good point. We'll hack that. Are going to take maybe a little bit of damage from the flak? No, surprisingly not. Dude, you're in the med bay. Stop being med bay. I also need to pay attention because it's about time that I actually, you know, flak something. Let's do weapons. Well, now you're gonna have to fix it, you jerk. Nope. What I think is fun is that is the N key for the shortcut. So, yeah. Nope. Ah, darn it. Really? I mean, the only thing I could think of that would let you get mods for... Emma, why? Emma, no, Emma, why? That should be enough. My understanding, though, is that the only way you'd be able to get the iPad mod to work would be if you, Maybe if you tried doing the... If the device was jailbroken, that's the word I'm looking for. I don't know why I was having a hard time with that. There we go. Oh, we can't have mods on iPad. That's a good point. Okay. I stand corrected. Thank you for the clarification. This guy's taking quite a bit longer to kill than I thought he would. If you could stop mind controlling my crew, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Spoke too early. Or too late. There we go. Mind control is dangerous, darn it. Though perhaps it's more of a nuisance than anything else. Let's head to the store. We've got a lot of scrap, so we've got some stuff to use. Clone Bay, Zoltan Shield Bypass, Scrap Wreck Arm, Defense Drones. That Zoltan Shield Bypass is tempting. I've heard of it. I guess we can get rid of LRS at this point. Get the bypass. I have not played with any mods quite yet, though hopefully at some point in the near future I will. I do like the idea. I have enough that a second shield bubble wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think a buffer in engines might be a bit better, and a buffer in engines. A buffer in cloak, I guess, because I'm not going to purchase much. Let me save the scrap a little bit longer, I think. Because there's another store. Intruders on board. Well, hope you guys like suffocating. Stacen's job, though, is an interesting thing. It's not worth asking for subscribers, in my opinion. If people want to watch the content, they'll watch the content. Hey, TSG! We'll do distress than store. We're actually pretty darn potent at the moment. Alanius! That's a little worrying. We'll probably hack your, hack that. Meanwhile, we're gonna go punch that. Nope. friend should be starting to stream here soon. I will probably be off on over to him here once I finish this run. Didn't get the clone bag down. That's a little worrisome. Yeah, Did not plan this one very well. Took a hit to shields. Clone bay's off. There we go. And we have to pull them out. Let's do that. Cloak that. I think we should be okay. Alright, well that was dodgy as all get out. Probably should turn it on. Send you in there, send you in there, send you in there. Butters took a hit, he didn't need to. Alright, next store, and then I think we'll be pretty close to finishing this up. LRS backup battery. Could use that, actually. Let's grab it. Why not? Fix 1 point of repairs. So I guess this is going to be our final loadout, so I guess we can start doing some upgrades. Let's do that. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna start prepping. Because there's not... I don't think I'm gonna get a store in the final sector, and I've already hit the second and final store in this one, so let's see. Put the backup battery... Let's do that instead. So we can get that powered up with that when we need. Oh yeah, flagship's gonna be fun. Could be a trap. I think I've got 3 more jumps. The Red Giant Gang. That's a new one. The Red Pirate Gang. Let's jump into medbay. Lock it down. Nice. We'll go ahead and jump into weapons, lock it down. let's do this. Well, that's not good. Contact the civilians, and NG will decline their request. Alrighty. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Exactly. Do 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 do. Let's wait to get a little bit more. Alrighty. Inquire about the process. That is true. So, do I want to give a little bit of scrap to get a weapon? Because I'm already full on all the augments I want. I already have emergency respirators, Zoltan bypass, and a scrap recovery arm. Drone schematic's not going to help me any. So do I use... Is this worth? I'm guessing it's just a random weapon, yes? I think I'll just decline. We don't have the time or the scrap to spare. Repair damage. I did sell Crystal Vengeance, partially because I didn't really need it. I actually ended up getting it twice. Once at the start and once at Crystal Homeworlds, which was interesting. Alrighty, so we don't need to do the repair beacon, so it's just a matter of chasing down that flagship. Do I want to do any final upgrades? We'll do an upgrade to engines. Crystal Vengeance, after all, is only really a 10% chance. Not quite worth it, I think. Wow, okay, well, like, there's nothing... there's nothing here. We'll wait. We'll just wait for the flagship to come upon us. Alright, so we got an interesting problem. Hacking tool. Forgot about that. That's a new thing. Hacked doors. Okay, I can survive that. That's a cool sound effect. I like it. Alrighty, board team A Alpha. Meanwhile, these guys will just go punch at the door until they're let free. And we need to take down the ions next. Do do. Bup 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 bup, 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 bup. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Now it's... Bring him back. Boink! It does depend, mind you, but... Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Should have waited on that one, but I think we'll be okay. Pull them out. Let's do... Hehehehe. We only need to go heal Tilek, so we will do so. Lockdown and hack when the borders are in mid-bay. And I will definitely be doing so. Return. You need some healing. Let's do this. They'll send 2 to 3 people every time. Yep, and I will probably give it a go. Should be interesting to see how this all goes. Hack! In you go. Looks like I am going to be killing the medbay a little bit. I guess we'll do it this way then. Poor crew, we can handle it. Meanwhile... let's do... because the hack tool's not going to help us any anymore. So let's go ahead and get the flak charged up so we can punch through. There we go, doors are down. Punch, 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 punch. Yeah, this one was a bit of a cakewalk, I'll admit. I probably could have taken the... piloting offline, but this works. This might be a flawless run. Let's see. I guess, Medbay. Like, nah, maybe not Medbay. I'm not sure what I would upgrade. Let's go upgrade... O2? Medbay. Yeah, that should work. Chase her down! Not sure of the reference, I'll admit, but... let's do this. Because I kind of would like to keep the cloak. Or not. Let's try this again. Nope, didn't get the timing right. That's fine. I do need to get them... get that down, though. So let's try this one last time. Yeah, I am having problems. That is a given. That drone's gonna be the death of me, I think. Hack! Bren is a pirate. Okay, return you two. Okay, next boarding team needs to be to there. There's no way to really avoid that. Cloak. Teleport. Ba 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 ba. Don't get me wrong, I am not that great at this game. I am still a bit of a novice. But, that being said, I occasionally act like I know what I'm doing. I have my fair share of screws-ups. Alrighty, return, and let's go ahead and flacken things up a bit. Cloak. That is true. Beginner's luck only gets you so far, though. Alrighty. Can I get a... I cannot. And then they die. Exactly. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and pump a lot of air into the systems. Open that. Open that. You head in there. You head in there. Now we are going to have to go against mind control in phase 3. That's going to be interesting, to say the least. But it shouldn't be too bad. Hey! Impressive! So things are going to be a little bit easier because, you know, Super Shield bypass. Hehe. He's not going to do any damage, so I'm not going to worry about it. NGA is a little bit easier, no doubt of that. I don't even know if I'm going to use the hacking tool. cloak too early. Yep, we might take a hit here. Or not. Alrighty. It makes this fight a lot easier, that's for sure. It's really the only reason I got it. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to use the flak eventually. Well, that's partially because of the way that your playstyle has changed. Even, I mean, mine has done the same thing. Where it's... For someone who's a beginner, however, I'd say that it's probably the best one. It's actually best to leave this guy, the one in the laser section, alive, because then, if you do try to kill off the rest of the crew, there won't be any problems. Alright, flak, flak. Crystal, crystal. I think this is going to be a flawless run. I'm not sure if this is my first one or not. But either way, Crystal A, victory number 1. That was fun. Overpowered. Oh, yeah. That was an overpowered one, but... yeah, that is true. I'll agree with you there on that one, Bio. Alrighty. I think... yeah, that is my highest score. 5,187 points. That is impressive. I'm happy with that. Alrighty. So, I am going to go ahead and end the stream here because I don't want to step on Bren's toes by any more than I already have. The fellow needs some support. So, I will go ahead and let you all jump over to him. Say hi. Say hi to him for me. So we got the Crystal B in this run, and we've got a couple more ships left to unlock in the Type Bs, and then we can start really whacking up those Type C ships. Either way, I will see you all guys at the next stream next week. I wish you all the best for the rest of your day. Hopefully by next week we'll have a little bit more, bit of a better thingy. Yeah, 40 kills. Ruin got her work cut out for her, no doubt of that. Alrighty, cheers everyone. See you over at Bren's stream if I decide to stick around for the piratey speak.